If you are taking your Maths GCSE today, or you know someone that is, please watch this video or send the person this video so that they can hopefully pick up a couple more marks that they wouldn't have otherwise without needing to learn any more maths. Just a quick note before we go into the worked example, this is for any question that you are just skipping because you just don't know where to start. This is where we want to look at where you can pick up any extra marks. So the point is, it's really easy to go completely blank and just freeze on a question if it just feels way too complicated. And just a way to break through and to begin something is looking broadly at what topic are they actually asking me about? What knowledge do I have on that topic that I can display? Because the whole point of these questions is to give you a chance to show your knowledge on that topic. So if you can get some of that knowledge down, you'll probably have heard your teachers saying, if there's a Pythagoras question, write down a squared plus b squared equals c squared, even if you don't actually do it, because you're showing that you know that. If you're looking at straight line graphs, y equals mx plus c, get that written down. These things, if you know something about the topic, then get it down, any information you can on that topic. The point is that potentially you can still pick up marks by going, okay, I do know this about that topic. One, it can spark something in you that actually helps you to the next stage of the question. But even if that doesn't happen, you just might pick up a mark that you wouldn't have otherwise. Okay, let's take this example. So we've got this GCSE question. X minus 2, x plus 4, and 3x plus 5 are three consecutive terms of an arithmetic sequence. Find the value of x. So let's just pretend you have no idea where to go with this question. So you're literally just going to skip it. Instead of doing that, what I want you to do is think about what this question is talking about, what topic it's asking about, and just what skills you can display from that topic. So, for example, with this question is on arithmetic sequences. What do we know about arithmetic sequences? Even if you can't remember, just go with what you do know about sequences, okay? And the most common one is where each number is going up by the same amount, adding the same number to get to the next term, or minusing the same number. So we've all seen, for example, 2, 5, 8, 11. These are all going up in 3. So plus 3, plus 3, plus 3. This is the most common sequence that you would have worked on. Type of sequence with the plus or the minus. This is an arithmetic sequence, okay? What we want to do is we want to focus on the fact that we can show some knowledge about sequences to hopefully get at least one extra mark. So it says 3 consecutive terms. Now, hopefully you'll remember that consecutive means in order. So for example, 6, 7, 8, or 20, 21, 22. These are consecutive numbers. All it means is that they are going to be 3 terms that are next to each other in the sequence. So we've got x minus 2, x plus 4, and 3x plus 5. Now, without actually doing anything, by drawing an arrow and showing that we know these are going to go up by the same amount, we are showing some of our sequence knowledge. So just think to yourself, how do I get from x minus 2 to x plus 4? Well, x minus 2 to x plus 4, the x is staying the same. We've just gone from negative 2 to plus 4. So we have plus 6. Negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus 6. Now, from x plus 4 to 3x plus 5, we now know this is plus 6. So we could either write plus 6 here, or what we could do is we can actually look at how we get from x plus 4 to 3x plus 5. How do we get from x to 3x? We plus 2x. So we know we've got plus 2x. And then how do we get from 4 to 5? We plus 1. So we know that to get from this term to the next one, from x plus 4 to 3x plus 5, we have plussed 2x plus 1. Now, we haven't actually done anything different from what we know there, apart from just look at the difference between them. But this is where our sequence knowledge comes in. If we know that these are the same, we can then take these and know that they are equal. So what happens when we do this, when we try to just display some knowledge, is that sometimes it actually leads us to being able to answer the question. So for example here, we've now got an equation that we can work with. 6 equals 2x plus 1. We can minus 1 from both sides. 5 equals 2x. And if 5 equals 2x, if 2 lots of the number that I'm thinking of is 5, then the x must be half of that, 2.5, because 2 lots of 2.5 make 5. Now, if I just take it back a minute, where we got to, if you're thinking that is too complicated, I wouldn't have got the plus 2x plus 1, that's absolutely fine. If we had just done this, if we had found out that x minus 2 to get to x plus 4 is plus 6, and then we had written plus 6 here, we are showing the sequence knowledge that we recognise that these are going up by the same amount. So that is still displaying some knowledge and could pick us up a mark without us actually doing anything other than stating the facts of what we can remember about sequences, even though we don't know what to do with the algebra. So this is what I'm talking about in terms of if you feel really stuck on a question where you don't know where to start, just look at what the topic is and think, how can I display some knowledge on this topic, even though I don't know where to start with this question? Thank you for watching. I really hope this helps, and best of luck for your exam today.